All right. Hey, what's up? Hello. So happy Wednesday. It's pretty late, and so I'm gonna probably just try and wrap this one up sooner than normal. But yeah, no, today was a good day, and that again, I've been getting a lot of stuff done lately, so I've been happy about that. Been on a roll, productivity wise. Um, Today, so like last time I mentioned about our Call Me Mr. scholarship, and so I got the scholarship application done. I was gonna do like a simple file attachment to an email, but then I thought it'd probably be more professional and just better facilitated if I just made a form online. So I did that and just finished it. So got that sent out later than expected, but got it sent out. So that's good. And now, again, just waiting for the guys to fill them out and get them turned in. So they have about a month from now to get them done. So fingers crossed they get them all in, and then that's scholarship dollars for them. But today, diet wise, I ate a lot of food today, a lot of junk food. I had like, seems like 12 Oreos, but for every two, not 12, I had definitely more than 12 Oreos, maybe like 20 Oreos. Because like for every two that you eat, it's like 140 calories. And so I'm pretty sure I ate my full daily amount of calories in just Oreos alone, on top of the other stuff. But still need to get my groove back with working out. So my leg, it's trying to hurt more when I walk, and so I may have to try and do some like yoga or stretching and see if I can just repair the muscle like that way and whatnot. I've been trying to ice it, but I'm not sure that's working too well. But yeah, the fun stuff is that they officially announced that today orientation enrollment for K-State will be online. But that wasn't a big surprise there. We were kind of told that in advance, and everything. More schools in our conference are starting to make those announcements too. So just a matter of time before we finally made ours. But for summer classes, they will all be officially online now, and K-State is limiting all face-to-face things up until July 31. So at least until that point, we'll still be working remotely and doing everything like that. I personally think that it's just a matter of time until K-State moves to put everything online for the fall. Because I know that there's schools already in the East like that have already done that. Like a school in Boston has already announced that they won't be going back to campus on person in class on campus in classes until spring of 2021. And there's an article by Harvard that kind of shared some more information just from the epidemiology side of things that if there's not a vaccine, then social distancing may need to continue until 2022. So that could result in no large gatherings of any kind. So like no concerts. Burning Man is something that I saw, and I guess they're doing like a virtual Burning Man experience for this upcoming season. So I'm like, okay, that's crazy. So that'll be really, really interesting. But for the other side of me that works at the movie theater, I've just been reading a lot about how the movie theater industry is taking a big hit from this, and it makes sense. A lot of movie distributors or like film studios, they're pushing back the release dates for all their movies, and um, so at first some things were pushed back until the summer, and then some things got pushed back past that, and so potentially we may not open again until this upcoming holiday season of 2020. But by that point, if it's so long, then how does like I don't know all the business parts of it, but how does a company bounce back from that? I know that there's bankruptcy filing that you can do, and then I know that there's a lot happening with the stimulus bill that can help bail out a lot of businesses and whatnot. But and yeah, that could still happen. But what does that look like for the future of the industry? What does that look like moving forward? I know that what you see now is that some movies you can rent from the comfortability of your own home, and you can rent it. Which, when you think about how many people that you have in a family, it could come out to be cost effective, but can film studios still make a good profit off of that, like that own at home rental thing of like renting it on your Apple TV, your Chromecast, or whatever, and just watching it that way, and then buying it when it's like a couple months out, like it normally would be after it leaves theaters. I don't know. It's super interesting. I Yeah, like the impact of COVID-19 is, there's definitely a lot of implications and everything, and it's really, really, really just interesting to see like how we as a world are impacted by that after the fact. Um, I was watching something else on the news, like a quick clip of, since doctors' offices are rescheduling slash canceling non-coronavirus related appointments, that means that there's a lot of people that aren't getting vaccines for all the other types of common illnesses and diseases that are out there. So like measles or um, like measles, chickenpox, um, MMR, whatever the MMR vaccine is, whatever that covers, um, smallpox, stuff like that. So since those aren't being facilitated now by doctors' offices, then, even after COVID-19 stuff wraps up, then, if there's people that aren't getting the normal vaccines, then what could happen there, So it's really crazy to think about how all this is just stemming from that one virus. And something I was talking to my mom about earlier too is, everyone's in a rush to try and get a vaccine, but, something to keep in mind too, as I think and reflect and everything, the reason why that the FDA requires X length of time for clinical trials is just to see what the long-term impacts could be for the person, for the affected person. So like if there is a vaccine that's ready to go, yes, it could heal the person now, but it could kill them later, a year from then, and which we don't want, obviously. So um looking at that, and I know that technology is great, science is great, we're getting better every single year, which is good. But, again, what are some ways that we can make it safe for people? I keep thinking back to the movie Contagion, and one idea that they had was like, let's put fluoride in the water, or, to heal everyone at once. And, um, I don't think that's an option, or else I feel like that would have been done for other diseases already, So I'm not sure if contaminating the water with a potential vaccine would be beneficial or not. I don't know, but um, um, yeah. So just crazy, just crazy. I am still adjusting to all of this, and like I said, it's pretty late right now. But I'm not gonna say I'm wired awake or anything, but um, I'm still awake. So, but since I worked later than I normally would, I may start my day a little bit later in the morning just to you have the time balance out. But yeah, classes are going well. I take another test this week, and then I have another test the next week, and then I'll have a break for a bit. So hopeful that I can keep my grades up and everything. And as I think about like perspective of all of this, first I was really nervous because I'm like, is this going to derail me from from me working my dissertation or my proposal? Like, what does this look like and everything? And, in hindsight, I'm just like, well, I did not ask for this by any means, obviously, like not on this global scale, but I was thinking, I wonder I was a little concerned of not having enough time to work on a proposal and start working on my dissertation and whatnot. And now it seems like I'm being given a window, kind of, a window of opportunity to, again, reanalyze and refocus some things to make it more of a priority now. And so now it's just the act of acting upon it, getting it organized and everything. And I think once school stuff calms down, like after the semester, fingers crossed, God willing, that I'll be done with classes. And so with me being done with classes, then that's all that time that I can take from doing classes that I can then plug into working on my proposal, dissertation, prelims. I'm not sure that's going to work if that's all done remotely. But I still think that if there's a will, there's a way. Um, we're all getting creative at a time like this, and so I know that won't be any different for the stuff that I have to do work wise. But um, yeah, so it's super super interesting and intriguing. And um, I went to the store today, and this was funny. So I went to the store last night as well. I got barbecue sauce because I've been really wanting to replicate Panera Bread's Baja Chicken Mac, without the chicken, where they have like the macaroni and cheese and barbecue sauce and like fried onions or onion straws. So Went there last night, wasn't able to find the onion straws until after I already left. I'm like, dang it. So then that's what I went there today for. But I bought barbecue sauce. I accidentally left it at the self checkout, like the little carousel for the bags. I put the barbecue sauce there and I spun it and put it in the back. And so I wasn't paying attention when I walked away. Because I checked my receipt and I definitely paid for it, but I forgot to take it with me. So, but I didn't bother going to the cashier's desk or customer service desk to make a fuss about it because I figured that there wasn't anything that they could do about it because it was my fault. So, but I bought barbecue sauce today along with some orange juice. I haven't had orange juice in a while. And along with my Oreos that I ate like 20 of them today. But finally got that. And so I'm excited to try out my homemade like Easy Mac Baja Mac recipe, see how that goes and whatnot. So fingers crossed. I'll keep you posted and whatnot. But you know the drill. Drop some stuff down below, and you'll be on the lookout for some things from me, of ways that you can continue to interact with Mr. Marcus. So hope you have a good day. Bye.